That's an old trick too. When you're doing a big piece, get something like a ruler. You can get a book or something, whatever is going to exceed the overall length or width of that piece that you're gluing down, and you just hold it like that, and you get the whole thing, pressure with enough pressure so it glues properly. Yeah, Darth, I am definitely hyped about doing this character. One, because I actually like the character. And I like to do cosplay the characters that I like, whether it be video games, whether it be comics, or anime. Because it just gives you a little bit more fire to want to make that cosplay as good as you possibly can. You know? And like I said, hopefully, if I'm lucky, I'll be, one of the 20 people honored by being able to go to TwitchCon, and be able to compete in the big boy contest. I would love that. I think that would be epic. The only thing better than that would be if one of these days that I stream this build to have the actual dev team, Joe Madera and his team that are working on a game and stuff to actually be in my channel, watching me build the suit and commenting on it. I would love that. Definitely be an epic highlight. All right, that's good. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Went on one side first, and then the other. All right, young, you have a good one, man. And once again, I'm not really worried about anything being too neat. I'm just worried about just the stability and overall strength of the piece because this is a support. It's going to be on the inside of the suit. Ain't nobody going to see it. And the cool thing about this is it's going to make it, because there's going to be so much room, really, really easy to install a good fan into the suit. That way it can circulate air. And I might use my old system to where one fan sucks in air, the other fan blows out air. Push a button. go. Alright, so I'm just gonna trim this little piece here off. Then I can put a section on there, and this will be done and ready. I'm thinking right now about packing this into the car. With this being such a tall piece now, so I'm kind of wondering if I should still permanently glue this to either the front or back piece of the armor, um, or maybe I should put like a Velcro strip like down there so it can anchor in that way. Normally I would say fuck that, glue it in permanently, at least on one side, because it's support, you know, and it really needs to be anchored down well. But doing that is really going to affect how stuff is packed in the car. Tell you decisions. What if there's no spoon? There is no spoon. Alright, so let's get the other piece. Think about this and get this glued into place. Well, the winds here in Oregon are pretty strong, so they're probably blowing off the roof of the car. But cool idea, man. Cool idea. All right, so we got one down. Damn, that is big. Definitely big. I made sure I had a little bit of space, like right in here, because that's where your shoulder ball is, so it can move a little bit, like that. Wow, yeah. That's about the right height because my head is going to be right about there. And then you figure with the mask, about that much more. Yeah, that's accurate. Alright, so let's get this other one glued together. Now finish using up this piece of foam here. So I've got to build the second one the same way I did the first one as far as what I glued together and how. So let's go ahead and get this done. So I had the one piece on top and then I had cut the other one in half for the inside. And that was about that thick. You guys probably haven't seen anybody take time like I'm doing to build, supports underneath the armor. But, like I've said a couple times, it is so important to have that kind of support, especially in a big armor. It's really vital. Okay, this is the outer piece. So goes on this side. And of course I'll get a piece for that. Matter of fact, Jareen, can you grab that piece of foam right there on the floor? That's right under the thing there. Thank you much. I think my helmet fell too. Did it fall? Just thank you. Yeah. Let you sit up there.